edition of the Artist Spotlight Show. It's your friend Russell K coming back again with our beat reporter, Karen from Biker Bay Barber and Company. Again, our show is being brought to you by Music Dreams USA Radio. We play everything for everyone. Biker Bay Barber and Company, and also Blue Shamrock record label. And we have another artist that we actually picked out of the crowd. And so we invite him on the Artist Spotlight Show. His name is Jimmy Forrest. We're going to find out about him, his musical journey, and what's the band up to lately. And we're going to also ask him some surprise questions that he doesn't have no idea what we're going to ask him. So without any further delay, let's turn over to our beat reporter. Here's Karen.
So, hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. I've got Jimmy with me.
How y'all doing?
And I want him just to tell a little bit about himself, where he's from, and what he's got going on today, and where he's headed.
Absolutely. Yeah, my name's Jimmy Forrest. I'm with the Forrest Family Band. We're out in Northwest Ohio, about 30 miles west of Toledo. We play all over the Northwest Ohio area, all the way up to northern Michigan, and we even have shows down here in North Carolina a couple times a year that we get hired to do. But yeah, I'm with the Forrest Family Band. It's me, my sister, my father, and my brother. And we travel all over and play. We had our last single that got announced. It's called Hogwash by the Forrest Family Band. And it's been doing really well. And I was on Bluegrass Jamboree a little bit from the old hippie bluegrass show with Jerry Eicher. And we're proud of it. And I'm just proud to play with my family and be down here at Rofest right now.
So how old were you when you started playing?
I was 8 years old, and my grandfather was in a band with Shelby Eicher called the Shelby Eicher and the Sand Sifters. And he used to play with Roy Clark here down in Nashville on Key Hall. And my grandfather played with them, taught me every day how to play, and I just been in a band with my family since I was probably 10 years old.
So you play the guitar?
I play the guitar and sing. Yeah,
is that the only instrument you play?
I play a little bit of everything. I play mandolin, I dabble, I bass mandolin. Yeah, I try to play a little bit of everything.
That's awesome. So who has been your artist growing up? Who was a song that you would sing that you kind of take after kind of?
The one that I took after, I don't know, because I got so many different genres that I love. But as far as bluegrass and country, I mean, obviously you got the great Bill Monroe. You know, you got, I mean, there's so many. But I love everything from Tracy Lawrence was a big one that I grew up listening to. But also Hootie and the Blowfish, Darius Rucker. I remember in the 90s, you know, I was a kid, and I just loved that sound, and I just love a little bit of everything.
Well, you have a very deep voice, and as do I for a female. But I mean, absolutely love it. And I can't wait to hear you sing at some point in time.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, you look us up on Spotify, Pandora, whatever. It's the Forrest Family Band.
Okay.
And, our single Hogwash has been doing rather well, but we got a lot more coming. Jerry Eicher with Indian Ridge Recording Studio is our producer, and he's been doing rather well with it.
So how'd you come up with the name?
The Forrest Family Band?
Yeah.
My last name, and it's my family, and we're in a band.
Okay, gotcha. And do you write your own stuff?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so you have originals and you sing covers?
Oh, yeah, we sing a lot of covers when we do our big shows, for sure. But most or anything that we're putting on our album is originals. So our singles are all originals.
I know that Russell's going to ask you this. I'm going to jump to it before he does. What's the craziest thing that's ever happened on stage?
On stage?
Yeah.
Man, we were in front of 1,000 people playing a festival, and my father passed out.
Oh, man.
And we had to catch him in mid-song. And then he woke up, and he looked at me and said, "What happened?" He passed out. He had some blood sugar issues. I mean, sodium level issues. So we knew he was okay. But he says, keep playing. So everybody's trying to get him off, and we just kept playing.
That is funny.
Yeah, I mean, so that was a good one. But
that's very funny.
It is, but there's so many different stories. I can't even. I'll have to sit down with you longer, Russell, and point them out. I don't know if I can say it live.
Thanks for looking out, my friend.
That's it. We'll edit it later.
Here's my question to you.
I'm going to turn this over to Russell just a second. Let him ask his question.
That sounds good.
I got one for you.
Okay.
Karen can't steal. I have a question for you that Karen cannot steal from me.
All right.
You ready? If your guitar could speak, what would it say about your band?
What would it say about our band? That is a good one. It would say, "Take it easy," because when we go hard. And I mean, it would probably say, I don't know. I think it would say that it loves it. That's a good question. But I know I love my guitar. If my guitar loves us and our family as much as I love it, then it's probably going to speak some good words.
How many strings have you popped in one show?
One show,
Uh-huh.
we played a 4-hour show. You said, for bikers, you said you do a lot of bike shows.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we open up and we're headlighting this year at the Fulton County Harley Davidson Association.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, at Fulton County, Ohio. It was one of the biggest Harley Davidson events of the year. Anyways, and one show was really humid, rains every year. No joke, in a 4-hour set, I broke 9 strings.
I believe it.
And 9 strings in one show. Yeah. So yeah, that's the most I've ever broken.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So what else you
got? I got one for you. So in the music business, there's always gonna be ups and downs, right? How do you cope with ups and downs to stay on track of what you're trying to do to meet your ultimate goal?
My family, 100%. I'm very blessed to be next to my sister. My sister's my rock. And I say my brother Billy, but he's not my blood brother. But we met at a bluegrass festival in Kendallville, Indiana, and he actually moved here to play with us. And anyways, that being said, it's any time that there's anything when we're on stage and we're playing together and there's any hardship, everybody has bad days. We all look at each other and we just crack a smile. We go, all right, what are we doing? Calm down. And we laugh. And that's the beauty about playing music with my family. And it's one of the most beautiful experiences I've had since I was a kid, is just being there and knowing that I got my grandfather's 87 years old, John Forrest, who taught me how to play. He doesn't miss a show when we're playing in Ohio here. If we got to travel,
awesome.
87, and he doesn't miss a show. And I look over at my grandpa, something happens, and it's out of ordinary, sound goes out. He just looks at me, cracks a smile, and goes, huh. And it makes me laugh. And I'm like, you're right, Grandpa, just keep going. That's what it is with our song Hogwash. The lyrics are, you still got to play the whole song, even if you break a string. So which means it doesn't matter what you're doing on stage, where you're at, you break a string, you got to keep going, pull through, don't stop. And that's that. If not, boy, that's hogwash.
Do you have a backup guitar that you have?
Sometimes it depends. Yeah. Oh, well, that I have?
Yeah.
I bring 3 at every set.
Yeah, it's like being a barber. You gotta have three clippers. In case one dies, you gotta have the other one. You can't be in the middle of a haircut, right?
That's it. Well, I tell you, we're going to be here. I need a haircut. I'm not lying to you, so I'll have to get with you later.
We'll do that.
One more question for you.
What you got, Russ?
If I'm a fan coming to check you guys out for the very first time, what type of show can I expect?
You could expect a nice, awesome, beautiful vibe of bluegrass and country music, kind of easy going. And towards the end of the night, once everything starts lightening up, just a heck of a drive. It would be a really eventful, because we try to interact with the crowd, because the crowd is our family too. We're there because of them, as our fans. So we make sure that our fans are interactive with what we're doing. And even if that means, depending where we're playing, here, have a shot with us, just get them going. And I think you would expect to have a good time. I can promise you that. It's never a dull moment with the Forrest family.
All right. We'll turn it back over to Karen.
That's great. Thank you, Russ.
Well, we're glad to have you here, and we're glad that we got to meet you. It's a pleasure. You and the Jimmy.
Jerry.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm Jimmy.
Yeah, you're Jimmy.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you both had the same name.
No, Jerry.
Well, there goes that interview.
It happens all the time.
Super nice to meet you guys, and hopefully we'll see you around. You playing any more this weekend?
We'll be playing a lot at the Fair Farmers Campground, but as far as on stage, no, I'm going to be in here meeting people and just talking to a few people, but not playing too much anymore this weekend here.
Well, hopefully we can catch you. Make sure you follow Music Dreams USA.
I absolutely will.
Biker Bay Barber and Company, and we'll be keeping up with you, and you keep up with us, and maybe we'll reconnect again.
That's it. Thank you so much, Russ. Thank you for everything.
It's a pleasure.
And thanks for taking time to listen to the Forrest Family Band. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You have a great day.
You too, Russ.
Back to you, Russell.
Well, Karen, you can actually stay right here. We can bring on Savannah.
I'm going to pause just a second. Hold on. I got to grab it.
Okay.